There's an old saying, dogs have owners, but cats have staff. And if you currently share a living space with a cat, you know this isn't a joke. It's a contract. Somehow, a tiny, territorial desert predator convinced the most dominant species on Earth to clean its toilet, buy it expensive canned salmon, and post millions of videos of it doing absolutely nothing on the internet. And they did it without ever learning a single trick. Compare them to dogs. If you throw a dog will run till its heart explodes to bring it back. If you throw a ball for a cat, they will look at the ball, look at you, and then slowly lick their leg as if to say, you dropped it, you get it. Yet there are over 600 million cats living rent-free across the globe. How did this creature become our most successful roommate? It all started about 10,000 years ago in the Fertile Crescent. Humans had just invented agriculture and started storing grain. This grain attracted mice, rats, and basically a massive rodent convention. To the African wildcat, this was the equivalent of a 24-hour drive-through. They didn't come to hang out with us. They came for the buffet. And who could blame them? A pile of grain meant fat mice, and fat mice meant easy lunch. But while humans looked at these wildcats and thought, excellent, a loyal biological pest control partner, the cats were thinking, nice grain pile, peasants. Keep the mice coming and I won't scratch you. They didn't change to fit our lives. They just tolerated us. Over time, the cats that were slightly less likely to hiss at humans got more food, and thus, the modern house cat was born. And when we say born, we mean they barely changed at all. Genetically, your sweet little fluffball is 95% tiger. They kept their teeth, their claws, and their wild hunting drive. The only major genetic change was their willingness to not murder us in our sleep. They didn't adapt to us. They just signed a Non-Aggression Pact in exchange for unlimited head scratches. Soon, cats realized they could get even more perks. They snuck onto Phoenician trading ships and Viking longboats, not because they wanted to explore the world, but because ships had mice and nice warm spots near the sails. By the time the sailors docked, the cats just strolled off, took one look at the new landscape, and decided they owned that now too. In ancient Egypt, cats peaked. They managed to convince an entire civilization that they were literal gods. Harming a cat was a crime punishable by death. If a house caught fire, saving the cat was prioritized over saving the furniture. Cats have never forgotten this era. Even today, they carry themselves with the smug confidence of a pharaoh. If your cat looks at you like you're their servant, it's because, historically, you are. But their greatest evolutionary masterpiece is how they communicate with us. In the wild, adult cats do not meow to each other. They communicate through scent and growls. The meow was invented entirely for us. When a cat meows at you, they aren't having a conversation. They are running a highly specialized human manipulation tool, specifically designed to get you to open the fridge. Scientists analyzed a cat's meow and discovered something terrifying. They tuned it to match the frequency of a crying human baby. When they want food at 5 a.m., they aren't just making noise. They are playing a psychological hack on your brain. You don't feed them because you want to. You do it because your brain thinks a tiny baby is starving in your kitchen. And then there's the purr, a sound that is relaxing to us, but scientifically mysterious. Cats purr when they are happy, but they also purr when they are stressed or injured. The frequency of a cat's purr, around 25 to 150 hertz, actually promotes bone regeneration and tissue healing. Yes, your cat has a built-in vibration therapy device that they use to heal themselves and manipulate you into staying still. Despite this advanced biology, cats still do things that make no sense, like the 3 a.m. zoomies, or staring intensely at a blank wall for 20 minutes. Are they seeing ghosts? Are they communicating with the mothership? Or are they just checking to see if they can make you look where they look? The answer is probably yes, but mostly they just like keeping you slightly off balance and guessing. And we can't forget their favorite physics experiment, knocking things off tables. They don't do it by accident. They make eye contact, raise a paw, and slowly push your favorite mug off the edge. It's not curiosity, it's a dominance display. They are testing gravity, but more importantly, they are testing your willingness to serve. Oops, look at that. It broke. Now clean it up, human. Yet, despite the sass, the attitude, and the constant rejection, we love them. We willingly spend our hard-earned money on organic catnip, heated beds, and complex toys shaped like mice, all of which they will inevitably ignore, choosing instead to sleep inside the empty cardboard box the toys arrived in. This bizarre relationship is actually ancient. In Cyprus, archaeologists found a grave from 9,500 years ago, where a human was buried alongside their cat. Even back then, when surviving the freezing winter was a desperate daily struggle, humans were still spending precious time, energy, and resources to keep a cat comfortable. We've been paying their subscription fee to exist for nearly 10,000 years. Tonight, your cat will walk across your face, knock a glass of water onto your floor, and then curl up on your chest, purring loudly. And you will lie there, frozen, because you don't want to disturb the royalty. 10,000 years ago, a few wildcats walked out of the desert and into our camps. They didn't want to help us hunt, they just wanted a warm spot. And somehow, they won.